culture is a lens to understanding somebody you don't understand, I've been happier to do something constructive with my life. I hope more Westerners give China a chance and come here and check it out for themselves. It's a nice country. Hi, welcome back. How are ya? Yeah, you give a good high five. I like that.
Who's Evan Kail? Why are the balconies along the streets of Dehua County in Quanzhou City, East China's Fujian province, filled with people? On March 18 to 21, the 36-year-old Americans visited Dehua, China's millennium-old porcelain capital, attacked a flurry of media coverage. The news even swept overseas platforms and was shared by Chinese ambassador to the United States Xishang. Who exactly is Evan Kail? Why did he come to Dehua? The answers come from this exquisite porcelains called Xishang Meishao, literally meaning happiness appears on the eyebrows.
It took my breath away. Without knowing what I was looking at or the significance of it, I was aware I was getting something very special. I knew it was beautiful, I just didn't realize what exactly it was, what it meant for me to be receiving something like this from China. And I'll tell you, it has brightened my day on dark days that I've gone, and just looking at it makes me feel better.
Evan Kail is one of only 3 people in history to receive China's national gift porcelain in their personal capacity. The other 2 were Norman Bessum of Canada and John Ray of Germany. Bessum went to China during the War of Resistance against Japan aggression and made selfless contributions to the treatment of the wounded. John Ray, who protected estimated 250,000 Chinese during the 1937 Nanjing Massacre, documented Japanese atrocities with his The Good Man of Nanking, the Diaries of John Ray. So what did Evan Kail do?
It's November 16th. It's been 2.5 months since this video came out, and I finally have a solution. In just under an hour, I am meeting with representatives from the Chinese government, and I am donating them the album.
In 2022, by chance, Evan Kail recovered a photo album and found that it contained more than 30 photos of atrocities committed by Japanese troops during World War II that have never been published before, including ironclad evidence of Nanjing Massacre.
So this is what threw me. I saw the word Nanking a few times in here. Yeah, but how many people was that done to?
That's the one that bothered me the most. Me too.
Evan felt that this story should not be obscure or forgotten, so he donated the album to the Chinese consulate in Chicago.
I didn't ask for this. They just did this. They gave me a gift too. From the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, the People's Republic in China, they gave me this stunning, beautiful, this presentation porcelain piece.
On March 21, the overseas social media account of Xifeng, the Chinese ambassador to the United States, reposted a video news story released by the Fujian International Communication Center, in which he commented, "Glad to see Evan Kail experiencing the traditional art of hand-throwing porcelain at Dehua of Quanzhou City, best known for its world-famous white porcelain. By the way, the porcelain gift from the Consulate General in Chicago for Evan when he donated the World War II photo album was exactly made in Dehua, an ongoing story of cultural exchange and friendship between China and the US." This year marks the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggressions and the War Anti-Fascism War. Evan Kail made his connections to China through his World War II photo album and started his trip to Fujian through the national porcelain gift from the Chinese government. Hi everyone, this is me. So left beside me is my American friend Evan.
Yeah. We are going to Dehua to explore the porcelain. Come by if you want to see some incredible works of Chinese art.
Let's go.
It smells so good. I love the smell.
This is incredible. I'm very aware what kind of history I'm standing inside right now. I'm really privileged and honored to be here.
This is Evan's second trip to China, in front of the Monkey Kiln, which has a history of ceramic firing going back more than 400 years. He experienced the traditional ceramic making process by hand, as well as the ignition ceremony of the dragon kiln and the process of taking the ceramic products out of the kiln.
I have never taken any kind of coursework in this before, so I had no idea what I was doing. And it looks easy from a layman, but when you sit down and do it, it's tough. So being able to keep it in a perfect shape was really difficult. Porcelain is one of China's largest cultural exports throughout the world. I mean, look at the Silk Road. Look at to today, China's the master maker of porcelain globally. So this is such an important cultural export for understanding China, for understanding its art form, for understanding the Chinese people. So coming to the porcelain capital of the world, and also having the opportunity to see how my diplomatic gift was made, the process behind it, understand it better.
As early as the Song and Yuan dynasties, Dehua porcelain was popular overseas as a gift of the maritime skill road and became a symbol of peace and friendship. A national porcelain for Evan Kail? Well, that's appropriate. Over the course of 4 days of interviews, one of the words we heard from Evan Kail most often was brief. Because of the chance to connect with China, he's now committed to becoming the bridge between China and the United States.
Culture is a lens to understanding somebody you don't understand. Right now it seems like the United States and China don't understand each other, so through this bridge of culture that I want to build, maybe I can do a part in making our nations get along better.
During several trips in China, he participated in the National Memorial Day for the victims of the Nanjing Massacre on December 13 in Nanjing. He also appeared on the stage of the Spring Festival Gala in Beijing, extending China's history, culture, suffering, and happiness to netizens across the country. What he posted about China on social media was ridiculed by some as being fake news, and even more, some people did not understand why the Americans should speak for China.
Admittedly, I'm extremely frustrated the American media hasn't picked up on me at all. They're just like burying the story, it seems like, and I really hope that changes because I want people to know what I'm doing. And I really hope that does change. It's not because I want attention, it's because this message, I think, needs attention. And I hope more Westerners give China a chance and come here and check it out for themselves. It's a nice country.
He just hopes that more people can come to China with him in the future to understand the real situation here and experience a feeling of happiness.
So you believe we can become good friends?
I think we have to, for the benefit of humanity. I think it's imperative that we get along because if we work together, we can do incredible things. If we work apart, we slow each other down and it's to the detriment of humanity. So yeah. I really hope that we can find ways to work together and work forward and build a bridge, not just for our two countries, but for our species.
Amity between the people holds the key to sound state-to-state relations. Like many American friends, Evan Kail took the first step towards mutual understanding between the Chinese and American people. They and the one stories of China-US cultural exchange recorded in Xiaohongshu, as well as the sincere exchange between the two peoples at the Bound with Ku Liang, China-US people-to-people friendship forum, all convince us that the foundation of China-US relations was laid by our peoples. The door of China-US relations was opened by our peoples. The stories of China-US relations are written by our peoples, and the future of China-US relations will be created by our peoples.